very good morning to you and welcome to Dr. Joseph Carlos Speaks. It's a live simulcast here on Flow 94.9 FM, Vision Africa 104.1 FM in Umuahia, ABN Online Radio and Television, as well as Real 99.1 FM in Aba. My name is Ginika Olwaha. Honorable Maduko Koro is also here, the spokesperson to Dr. Joseph Carlos. Honorable, good morning, though we are late.
Good morning, Ginika. Good morning, the good people of Abia State, God's own state.
Okay, Honorable, let's start with the issue of the groundbreaking of that Eastern Railway rail line by President Muhammadu Buhari on the 9th of March. You remember that particular motion moved by your principal, Dr. Joseph Carlo, on the floor of the Senate, when he actually called on the federal government to rehabilitate the Port Harcourt-Maiduguri rail lines, to ensure that it's aid movement of people from the southern part of the country to the northern part. Honorable.
Well, I want to use this opportunity to let Abians know, Nigerians in a whole, to know that Oji Uzokalo, the distinguished senator, the statesman of Federal Republic of Nigeria, has done the needful. When he was governor, he was tagged the action governor. And when he told people that he's going to Senate to work, people never believed Oji Uzokalo, and he's working. There is a man that came on board to represent Nigeria, not only Abia North. This is what he has done. That railroad line from Port Harcourt to Maiduguri is a feat. The president was so upset that the Igbos are suffering. The president is so upset because the Igbos are known for trading. And when I was growing up, my mom used to go to Kaduna. My mom used to trade on cotton, And here we are today, when everybody have forgotten about the railroad track coming from Port Harcourt to Maiduguri. And not Joseph Okalo, the district. I said, no, enough is enough. Because he's a businessman who understands the plight of the people. He moved for a motion. That motion went to first reading, second reading. Before the third reading, the president got upset with that and said, no, wait a minute. This thing must be done. It's an expressive order. And that thing is going to be done. And that is for the benefit of South, Southeast, and the North.
I also recall that they said that particular rail track will pass through Abia and the rest. I'm just thinking the benefit of Abia North people, because I know it cut across Isukwato,
yes.
Bend.
We are not talking about Isukwato because you are from Isukwato. But what I'm saying,
those are predominantly farmers, and they want to ship some of their farm produce to the north.
It will make us to become excessively, aggressively agrarian, because we are going to move our goods to the north, while the north will move their goods to us. All those people talking about the northerners going to stop shipment of their products or their produce to the south. And we are not talking about stopping anything going to the north. The symbiotic element in all of us will showcase itself. And this is what Oji Uzokalo has done. And we are happy because I would like to move to make my movement anytime I'm going to north through the railroad track. Not the plane, no, the motorway. Because railroad track is safer than air and road. People don't understand that. And you will be able to enjoy the scenic...
especially now we are having insecurity issues.
Not even the security, but it gives you a different perspective to life, because you get the opportunity to see all the other hinterlands. In America, we use what we call the AmRail, the Amtrak. When we use all those things, you'll be able to see, if you're going from New York, and you are moving to Texas, you'll be able to see most rural areas that you have never seen. The America that you see on TV is not the America that you'll be able to see using the railroad track. And it's a good thing for Nigeria. We'll be able to appreciate God and what God has done for humanity.
Okay, Honorable, let's talk about the 20,000 naira you're giving away to rural women. That should be rural farmers,
yes.
Women precisely. From the Humanitarian Affairs Ministry. Yes. What is the situation? Are you done with that project?
No, we have done that. And I want to thank the President of Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari, for what he has done. We have distributed 20,000 naira to those rural people, those people that need them. Listen, it might not be enough to you and to Madukokoro, but it's enough for the Dadam Agnes, Dadam Unyobela, not a village. The people in the villages are supposed to have it. What we did in this distribution of money is that it's only Orji Uzokalo that has been very prominent in making sure that people know what's supposed to come to them. Most of the things that you heard it on radio. You saw it on TV. It was like a movie made in Hollywood or Nollywood or Bollywood. But this is real. Orji Uzokalo has made sure that anything that's supposed to touch the lives of the people, we have distributed 1 million naira to people in Abia North. Their names are there. We have distributed 200,000 naira COVID. We have distributed 750,000 naira to SME farmers. We have also done the capturing of 30,000 naira every month. We also did the 774 local government areas in the federation. Abia enjoyed that thing. Abia North people. Nobody has lacked sleep when it comes to getting dividends of democracy from Orji Uzokalo, the single senator. That is why I'm surprised yesterday that some people called me and said that they were the people from Abia Central and Abia side. They say we never heard about this. And also there is a complaint. I want Abia to know. A lot of people are saying this is federal government, but the money was being distributed by state government. But it's not true. What has happened is that they mismanaged. The Abia state government mismanaged the distribution of that money.
Which of the monies are you talking about?
I'm talking about not only the Empower program, which came from federal government, not only the feeding program, which came from Buhari, not only the 20,000 naira. There was chaos. Now, if you are doing something and you want to do very well, the announcement on air was that they should go to the wife of the governor of Abia State, her office, Her Excellency's office. While the money was being distributed, Her Excellency was at the auditorium celebrating the International Women's Day. That is what we call mismanagement. When you come and say, go to Her Excellency's office, we found out APC as a party that brought the money to Abia State. We found out that that money went through Mr. or Chief Chinenye Mogu's office, and they distributed, and they did not do what was supposed to be done. Now,
like what now?
Thank you. That's why I'm trying to break it down for people. Senator Abaribe had his own slot. Senator T. Orji had his own slot. Senator Orji Uzokalo, the district senator, had his own slot. Now, Uche Oga, the minister, had his own slot. The individuals representing their various constituencies in the federal house have their own slots. If there are other slots, we don't know. But I'm talking about the ones I know. The complaint that came to us was that the thing was done haphazardly. That had to, you know who gave the money out to the people? The Hausa people. People from the northern side. Instead of us saying, this is not party. This is money that need to be distributed to people in Isquato. This money that need to be given to people in Okwa. It's no longer party. We are talking about touching the lives of people. They mismanaged it. They did not do it very well. People were clustering from government house gate. People were disoriented. That money
How
was
were they supposed to have gotten that money? Were they supposed to be at government house or at the local government headquarters?
No, what I'm saying, even if you want to do it in government house, what you should have done, based on your announcement, not you, based on their announcement, Her Excellency's office. Now, while Her Excellency was celebrating International, which I don't blame her, that's what she's going to do. What we should have done is to say, Abaribe Group slot. Are you with Abaribe? Yes, yes. Who brought you in? Abaribe. Who brought you? T. Orji. Who brought you? Nkwanta. Who brought you? Nkiru Konyo Jocha. They didn't do it that way. People clustered. And as I'm sitting here, I'm telling you that people could not get their money even till 7 p.m. Barrister Mbila, Omar Mbila, who represented us, and Reverend Mrs. Jima Molakalo, who were connected, they were surprised.
Well, this is a very serious allegation.
Not allegation.
I don't know.
No, it's not allegation. It's not allegation. These are facts. I am calling names. I am not saying what I heard. This is what I know. What I'm saying that most people may not have received or might not have received the money that they're supposed to receive because it was not organized properly. But it is APC money, not APC money, Nigerian money coming through APC. But PDP mismanaged it. That's my point that I am making. And I stand by the fact. And I challenge the man whose onus was responsible in giving her that money to counter Madukokoro, because I will prove it to him.
The one that you distributed, the 20,000, how was it shared?
I didn't distribute.
I mean your principal, doctor, the one he attracted for...
No, went to government house. That's
okay, everything was done.
Everything was done in government house. It was not done properly. And then they will say that APC is not working. APC is working. We are touching the lives of people. The people are mistouching the lives of the people.
Okay, the show is still Dr. Joseph Carlo speaks, and I still have here with me the spokesperson to Dr. Joseph Carlo, Honorable Madukokoro. Now, Honorable, let's look at that particular protest that happened nationwide yesterday. Yes. The Nigerian Labour Congress actually took to the streets yesterday, protesting that move by the House of Representatives, saying that they should remove the minimum wage issue and bring it to the concurrent list from the exclusive list, yes. And therefore making the state government, let them do the fixing themselves instead of allowing the federal government do it. What's the position of your principal in all this? He is a member of the National Assembly, though this particular bill hasn't gotten to them. I don't think they've debated it. But what do you think should be his position on that?
I believe that anything we're doing is we're doing well. If we're practicing presidential system of governance, you have to follow the rules and regulations of the governance, towing the line of United States of America. That's why we're copying. When people use parliamentarian and all that, confusion everywhere. Americans don't use the word parliamentarian. Americans use the word Congress. Americans use the word Senate. We are so much confused. We don't know what we're doing. Now, in America, states don't pay uniform wages. You might come from state of Delaware. You might come from Arizona. You might come from Tennessee. The wages are not same. But if we can say minimum wage supposed to be 10 naira minimum, you cannot go below that minimum wage, and you say each state of Nigeria cannot pay anything less than 30,000, because you have to look at the trend of events. Now, so be it. Now, if Lagos decides to pay minimum 35 or pay more than 35, it's okay, depending on your skill, depending on your expertise.
But there should be benchmark.
There should be benchmark. That's what I'm saying. It's just simple thing, Ginika. We don't even need to be arguing this thing. What they need to do is to say, moving this grammar, to me it's a political grammar, moving from exclusive list to concurrent list, moving back from concurrent list to exclusive. No. The benchmark should be 30,000 naira minimum. Now, if a state feels that you are doing very well, or you want to showcase the acumen of your governance, you say, I'm going to pay more than 30,000 naira. So be it. Then it's left for me to move to Lagos, where I will look for good things. There are jobs here. Nigeria is so rich. But what is happening, and I keep saying it, if we love each other, in America, the government does not give you vehicle as a senator, as a House of Representative, as a House of Assembly member, even as a political appointee. You buy your own vehicles with your own money. You live in your house with your own money. But Nigeria is a different ball game. You cannot tell my boss that you are going to give him a mansion. Ojo Zokalo doesn't need a mansion. Ojo Zokalo doesn't need 20 vehicles. Ojo Zokalo went there to serve. If everybody can agree with the mindset of Ojo Zokalo to say, we have come here to give what we call selfless service to humanity. And when I talk about UKism, I talk about it with passion, because Oji does not need anything from anybody. What Oji needs is goodness and mercy from God. But goodness and mercy from God to Oji Zokalo translates to what Oji Zokalo is doing for the people. No senator should be given free housing. No senator should be given a car that is worth more than 30 million naira. It is not fair. What will you give Oji? How can you dash Oji Zokalo 30 million naira vehicle? For what? Oji Zokalo is even using his own vehicle to go to the Senate. What I'm saying, that we need to be honest to ourselves and say, I represent the people. I want to sacrifice my life for the people as a senator. as a House of Representative member, as a House of Assembly member, but people get into politics in Nigeria because they want to make money. Don't get there to make money. That is why I say, when you talk about teachers not being paid, when you talk about pensioners not being paid in Nigeria, people laugh at you because you have opportunity to pay teachers, you have opportunity to pay pensioners. Security vote of 700 million every month. Ginika is America. When Americans hear this, it's unbelievable. I give you an example. They said they have recovered 42 million pounds.
4.2 million.
4.2 million. Bringing it back to Nigeria. Nigerians will not do that if we were to be my country that had recovered that money. What Nigerians should be able to question United Kingdom is to say 4.2 million. We were shaking your hand. What about the interest? Are you understand what I'm saying? The money has been there for many years. Somebody is making money. That's a white man for you or white woman for you. They have made interest over that thing. But in Nigeria, we want to amass wealth. What I tell people, and what my boss has always said, and I want everybody to listen to this. Ojo Okalo said, vanity upon vanity, all is vanity. Ojo Okalo, God has blessed Ojo Okalo. And Ojo Okalo is saying, whatever God has given me, I want to share with the people. And that is why today, not only as a senator, but as a philanthropist, because Ojo Okalo is bigger than most people, like Bill Gates. What Bill Gates is doing, Ojo Okalo is doing more than Bill Gates is doing. And that is why today, I am working so hard with Reverend Mrs. Jima Akalo, the Executive Director of Executive Secretary of Ojo Okalo Foundation, to make sure we establish Ojo Okalo Foundation at Omaya. You are going to see what will happen from next month. People will come, who will touch the lives of people irrespective of where you are from. That will give me joy. That will give every Abian, that will give every Nigerian joy. Whether you are from Abia North, whether from Abia South, whether from Abia Central, we are going to use that office to touch your life. Then our constituency project, constituency office in Ohafia, we use it to touch in the Abia North because in the vote, yeah, bad there. But the Oji Okalo Foundation, that is why I said, if we can have 10 Ojis Okalo in Nigeria, Nigeria will be a better place.
Okay, Honorable, let's talk about the issue of that Muri Bridge in Abam. That's if you're going to have you know that bridge at some point it collapsed, and making movement from that axis almost impossible. You know, what is the situation of that? Because I know that work had started. Has it stopped?
I think they asked that question to my representative, Benjamin Carlo, the spokesperson of Federal House of Representatives. He responded very well. Look at that bridge. It touches me because if I want to go to Ohafia, if I want to go to Arochukwu, I'll follow that bridge. And you know, after Muri Bridge, you have Omenoko, which is very historical. And today, I think that Nigeria should know that we have changed politics, narrative of politics in Abia. And that's why somebody like Ukonkole, the representative of Arochukwu, on Federal Constituency, is on it. It's on it. As I'm talking to you, work is going on at that Muri Bridge. You know, what I'm telling people that we should eschew bitterness out of our politics. Ukonkole loves Ojo Okalo. Ukonkole is in PDP. I'm not praising him, but because he respects Ojo Okalo, because he respects his own constituency, the man is doing very well. I know that most of the things he's doing, people don't know about it. But I look at him as somebody who comes close to my Oga. I must admire him. The man is hardworking. Ukonkole is touching that Muri Bridge must be done because Ojo Okalo, if he wants to go through Bende town to Ohafia to Aro, we will go to that bridge. And my Oga will not allow that bridge to go there. And Ukonkole is working on it. Not only that, I want to say here, the rehabilitation of Ohafia Regional Water Scheme, which has 42,000 liter capacity, and then 13-kilometer reticulation with a solar street light at Akano Ohafia, is ongoing. That's Ukonkole. He's not in APC. I'm not praising him. He didn't even tell me this. This is what I discovered. These are people that believe in working for the betterment of the people. As this program goes on, I will tell you more of what people that believe in Ojo Okalo, people that believe in their people. I do If people can be like Ukonkole, just like the Iguano man that joined us, these are people that love Uzokalo, that want to do things for the people. If you go, you see that when you go to Afe, see there's a road construction work from Abreba going to Poro. That thing Poro will be happening on, which my guy is doing, which engineer Ndupoji. Said it to people. Ukonkole is there, working. He's in PDP, I'm in APC. He's in PDP, Uzokalo is in APC, my boss. So what are we talking about? We are talking about touching the lives of the people, Ginika. This program is Uzokalo influencing people. What Oji is doing for Abia North, influencing people in Abia North, like Ukonkole, Nkiru Konye Jocha, working in signage, Benjamin Carlo. You saw Benjamin Carlo, he has his own program. Benjamin working, the health scheme of Benjamin Carlo is there. Nkiru Konye Jocha, Onye Jocha, visiting her people every month. She represents you. She's working. That's what we're saying. If Abaribe is doing well, I will talk about Abaribe here. Because Abaribe loves Uzokalo. Because without Uzokalo, Abaribe would have been in the limelight that he is today.
Okay, the way you are just talking about Ukonkole and the works he's doing there, it appears that is he crossing over, because I understand that some time ago your principal actually visited him. Is he crossing over to APC?
It's not about crossing over, Genika. Anybody that loves progress and loves a people must be in tune with other people. And you cannot see Uzokalo without being influenced by Uzokalo. Ukonkole is a young man. Many people have not seen Ukonkole. He's a young man. He believes in touching the lives of people. You remember the one we are doing about educational materials were distributed to the more than 15 schools in Abia North. Ukonkole is also doing the same thing. These are people that are working for the betterment of their people. Now, if you go to dilapidated school blocks, like at Ndi Meme Abam, Ukonkole is doing that. These are things that I'm talking. Follow Uzokalo. You follow the goodness and mercy of God. That's what I'm saying. Follow Uzokalo. Whatever Oji is doing in Abia North, which are shining examples. Practical, they are there. Anybody that wants to doubt what Oji is doing should go to Abam, should go to Zitem, should go to Ibere, should go to Isikwato, should go to Muno, should go to Arochku. When you go to Arochku and see what Oji Uzokalo is doing for that Patoa road, you will not believe it. But you ask yourself a question. Why Oji Uzokalo? Were people there before Oji Uzokalo? What happened to the money that were given to them? Constituency project. This is the first time in the history of Abia that you are hearing consistency project and being done very well. And that is why we are going to extend this thing beyond Abia. Not. Because people, if you love Oji, irrespective of your political divide, if you love Oji, if you meet Oji Uzokalo, you don't have any other thing to do but to fall in love with him.
All right, the show is still Dr. Uzokalo Speaks. Honorable, we'll take a breather now. When we come back, we'll talk about that APC Federal Constituency primary election for Aba North and South. I understand that the younger brother of your principal, Mascot Uzokalo, has actually emerged the winner from that. He's going to fly the flag of your party. We'll come back and talk about that. Stay with us.
At Flow 94.9 FM, we've got conducive and well-secured environment for business, high-tech video studio, a state-of-the-art production studio. You can also listen live on www.flow949fm.com and watch our videos on YouTube at Flow FM TV. Flow 94.9 FM, not just radio, but a complete broadcasting house.
All right, welcome back to the show. It's still Dr. Uzokalo Speaks. Don't forget, it's a live simulcast here on Flow 94.1 FM, ABN Online Radio and Television, Vision Africa 104.1 FM in Umwa, as well as Real 99.1 FM in Aba. My name is Ginika Olwo, and the spokesperson to Dr. Uzokalo, Honorable Madukoko, is also here. Honorable, welcome back to the show.
Thank you, Ginika Olwo.
Okay, before I come to you, like I said before, went on that break, the APC Federal Constituency election, primary election, held some few days ago, and I understand that Mascot Uzokalo has actually emerged the winner of that particular primary election. But controversies have continued to trail that particular election. So many issues, But we have on the line now, joining us, that should be the DG, Campaign Organization of Mascot Uzokalo, talking about Mike Ozemene. Good morning, engineer.
Ginika, good morning. I'm good to be with you again.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, tell us where you were at that primary election. That should be an Eternal Hotel in Aba. Tell us what happened. How did Mascot Uzokalo actually emerge the winner of that contest?
Wonderful. In the first place, there was absolutely no controversy in whatever form. What happened was that at Enitona, the primaries was not done at Enitona. What was done at Enitona was collation of results. Collation of results. Yeah, in the presidential election, you can collect 30 million votes in one room.
Okay.
So people, so what we did at Enitona was that the people that came, the committee that came from Abuja, found that place worthy, because of security issues, and then decided to collect the results there. So the people that you have there were just the agents of Honorable Mascot Uzokalo and then some party leaders. So there's absolutely no controversy at all. What we did was not an indirect primaries. What we did was a direct primaries, which was done at the wards, and collation was now done at Enitona hotels. And then Honorable Uzokalo came out tops, having been also the sole aspirant at the day, because the other guy, doctor, was disqualified by the National Secretariat. We didn't disqualify him. He was disqualified, and then he appealed. And then his appeal was set for Sunday, and he didn't even go on appeal. So which means he has accepted his disqualification. So there's absolutely no controversy at all. Doctor, we are geared towards the election, and absolutely we are not deterred by anybody making noise anywhere. What we know is that on 27th of March, God willing, we will win the election, and then MUK will head to the National Assembly.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Before you go, there's this issue of the issue of non-indigene. Everybody says that Honorable Mascot Uzokalo is actually not from Aba North or Aba South, So, and that will eventually work against him. What's your position on that?
That is defeatist on the part of people making that assertion. Honorable, there is no indigene that is more qualified than Honorable Mascot Uzokalo, having lived all his life in Aba. Aba is a cosmopolitan area. There is absolutely, of course, we are not even bothered by that, because this election is about the majority, carry the vote. So we are not bothered about such things. We are heading to the election, and we are sure that, God willing, we will win the election handily. So we are not bothered about those things. It's many mere distractions, which does not hold water anywhere. In the constitution of Nigeria, there's nowhere you say, okay, where you live, you can't contest election there. And for MUK has lived all his life in Upper Town. And then all his life is revolving around. So who tells you that he shouldn't be part of the governance of the place? So all we know, at MUK, we call him Mwaba, because he has lived, he was born, he was bred in Upper Town. So, he is qualified to represent Aba. After all, the guy who just died, who was not from Aba too. The first person in 1999, Tony Uzo, was not from Aba. So Uzo was not from Aba. So what are we talking about here? So there is that, like I said, is a mere distraction which they want to put through our campaign, but we are not deterred by that. We are moving to campaign to the people of Aba, good people of Aba. And do you know something? Even without being in the House of Reps, Honorable Mascot Uzokalo is already grading street roads for Ndiaba. So this is what we know, the kind of representation that the late president was giving. That's what we are going to give Ndiaba, and even more. So they are looking forward to 27th that they will give us their votes, so that Mascot will go over there and then represent us effectively.
Okay.
So we are looking at effective representation and not pettiness.
Okay, now let's talk about the man that his opponent that he said was disqualified. Is he cooperating with you, or is he still aggrieved?
Well, when you when you beat a child, you allow the child cry, and then at a certain point you now draw a child to yourself and then say, don't worry about that. So don't worry, we'll deal with that. It's a party issue.
Okay, let me sincerely thank you, Engineer Michael Zemene, the DG campaign organization of Mascot Uzokalo, for speaking with us on Dr. Orji Uzokalo Speaks this morning.
God bless you. God bless you.
All right, thank you. Okay, Honorable, you have it. It appears that you people are set for Aba North.
Of course, we are
Federal
set.
Constituency
I just wanted to
election.
add something. Mascot Uzokalo is from Aba. Mascot Uzokalo was born and bred in Aba, just like Maduka Okoro. You might say Maduka is Onyo Zitem. But if I were to move to Aba, Aba, I was born in Aba. I lived in Market Road all the rest of my life before I moved to sojourn in the United States of America. So anybody coming to tell you that Mascot Aba doesn't know what he or she is talking about. Mascot was born and bred in Aba. Orji Uzokalo was born and bred in Aba. You see, when you talk about Aba, ndole mekwara na Aba. Aba bụ ndobo. Aba bụ okrika. Aba bụ okporoko. Ndakwana ihe Aba bụ. What we are talking about are people that understand the rudiments of Aba. Make Aba get higher. Na school road, it never start. Make Bugungwe Laba, it never start. Ndakwana ihe ga-eme akpọ nwa Aba. Nwa Aba means you were born in Aba, you were bred in Aba, and you love Aba, and you know the nook and crannies of Aba. Ibadan street, mmankono. Oh boy, mmankono. Mgbe na tisi azụ no Hank Road, ama maybe na tisi azụ no Hank Road. Abụ Aba. That I live in Umuahia. You might say that I cannot contest in Umuahia. I might not know everywhere in Amuzuku. I might not know everywhere na World Bank. But by happenstance, I live in Umuahia. But my parents would not eat them. But I was born and bred. Anything Maga Barono, or do only make Pakam. Ababu or do only Aba. Aba belongs to all of us.
I'm sure some people are from Aba, so it's not
no,
right for you to say
no, Ababu village. Ababu village. I want you to understand. Let me tell you about Aba. What is the meaning of Aba? Enyimba.
I just hope that people from that axis will not take
No. I want Hanko.
Anyway, Honorable, I actually want us to look at this issue again that may be working against Mascot Uzokalo. Yes. Some people believe that Senator Orji Uzokalo is already in the Senate, and his younger brother is now coming out, to contest to go for House of Reps.
Yes.
Many people believe that are they the only ones in Abia that remember some time ago Nano Uzokalo also was in the House of Reps. Is it all about them?
No, it's not about them. It's what you can offer to the people. Let me give you an example. John F. Kennedy, the president of United States former president of United States of America, he had his own brother to be the attorney general by appointment, not by election. Americans never quivered. If you can offer services to the people, Mascot is different from Orji Uzokalo. They might have come from the same womb, but they have different agenda. I have my own brother, he's an academic, but I'm not in academia. We disagreed, but Mascot could agree with his older brother. Mascot believes in politics, he believes in serving the people. He did very well in America, in Charlotte, North Carolina. Mascot owns businesses. Mascot has proved himself. People love him. He doesn't talk much. He served as chief of staff to Theodore Ame Flodge. The same Theodore Ame Flodge is a senator, and his son is the speaker, Abia House of Assembly. That should be an encouragement to youth. That should be encouragement to you, because I know that when your child grows up, I know that you don't have a grown-up child now, but I know Guinea can be praying by grace of God for your child to speak better than you, to ask questions better than you. That's what everybody prays for. To ask God, let me be bigger than my father. Let me be better than my own mother, so that people look at me and see the world in a different limelight. Mascot Uzokalo is not, I'm not campaigning for him, I'm not speaking for him, but he is a sibling to my boss. But he is a good man. He's a jolly good fellow. Whenever you see Mascot, you'll be laughing, because he ain't got nothing to lose. And when I look at Mascot, I say, yo man, you're going to get there. Ain't nothing going to stop you. The bus is moving. I'm going to join the bus. I'm going to do Rolola dancing.
All right,
because
let's
ain't
now
nobody
open
going
the
to touch
phone
you.
line so that our listener can actually
Go ahead,
make their
Genica,
own
go ahead.
contributions. The number is to call at 08081826949 or 08116052949. You can also send your SMS on 0906510829. I say that again, 08081826949 or 08116052949. Please, no insults, just make your comment politely and that will be good. Hello?
Hello, Gineka, good morning.
Good morning, welcome. What's your name?
Good morning. Chimo Kravo from Omunoj.
Good morning.
My
Welcome.
brother is very annoying. Very, very annoying. A former governor of Abia State went to the Senate representing Abia South. Then the son went to the House of Assembly representing entire Umuahia Central. Are they the owners of Abia South as a whole? Are they the owners of Umuahia Central? This is father and the son. Why did anybody not talk about it? An Igbo man is today the House of Representatives in Abuja. Is that Igbo man from Abuja? Nicholas Okachukwu from Anambra State was representing Igbos in House of Rep. Presently now, an Igbo man is local government chairman in Abuja. Is that Igbo man an Abuja man? Why should we in Abia, some people that doesn't like Abia people, suffering Abia people, we continue to say, unless what is not
Hello?
is from Aba. But unless what is an Igbo man and no one Abia. That's why they start call our sisters. Send our sisters away on the issue of non-indigenous, that they are not from Abia. Something that has never happened anywhere in entire Nigeria. That's the same people, PDP. They are the people that are telling you that Mascot Ojo is not from Aba. Oh my God.
All right.
What kind of politics?
All right.
These people should remember that one day,
Okay.
you can't get to.
All right. Thank you so much for calling. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, Gineka.
Good morning.
Good
Welcome.
morning. Good morning, my honorable
Good morning.
Marco Kuru.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, this is Lawman the Prophet.
Welcome.
Yeah. Now, Marco Kuru, I don't want to talk much, but only to tell you people that you're trying. I was traveling to Ohofia last 2 weeks. As I was going, they were showing me the roads that you people are doing. Our honorable senator is doing. I'm telling you, it gladdens my heart that such a thing is being done in Abia North. So I pray that more grease to your elbow. But please, as our own community, Ohofia, is trying to bring up a letter to your office for that road, that Afiankwo Road, Afiankwo Road to Onyemba. Please, kindly look into it and tell our senator to work on it. That's all. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you so much. Elo Hafed.
Hello, Afia. We are going to touch every community in Abia North. By the time distinguished senator and statesman of the Federal Republic of Nigeria gets out of that position, we are touching every nook and cranny of Abia North.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning. Welcome.
My name is Ambassador Kele. I'm calling from Umuahia.
Welcome.
So I thank God that Abia North are really enjoying democracy dividends. When you come to Aba, mascot, they call him Mwaba. I worked under him, former, in as far as the state is concerned, director for contact and mobilization. So he's a man that loves the youth. So what we need, as far as that is concerned, even Nigeria as a whole, is good governance. So we don't want to retain this person from that. This is that they get why. One lady, one lady, support for one lady. This type of politics we play in other states don't not happen in the north. In north, I know the time we work with Constituency, better states. And the other person in ETA, another one this is. They don't quarrel. When it is time for PPA, this will give gap. Any person that gets the most important thing is at the end of everything. Let there be what dividend of democracy. Mascot Uzokalo, these are people
that made us to know something about politics as far as I'm concerned. And some of our voices were heard. So is it now that when he wants to protest, it's no longer from Aba?
Okay.
They live in Aba. I know their house. I know there are many investments that are there. So what are people talking about? Whoever wants to go there, whether PDP or CPA or Abga, I don't want to know. All I know is that we need good presentation. Aba is filled with Imo, Anambra, Enugu, Ebonyi, any type of people are in Aba. Aba is not a local, it's not a village. It's a place where people go to do their business. So whoever wants to be there should be there.
All right, thank you so much. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning. Welcome.
Morning. Onzobona calling from Oloko.
Welcome. Go ahead.
Amadu Kokoro. How are you?
Good morning. Good morning, Chief Obonna.
Morning. Onze, not the chief. You see, in Nigerian politics, we are tired of Nigerian politics. We Nigerians can pay our brothers because of politics. It's not like that in other places. You see, all those Okano, they are Aba brought up. They are brought up from Aba. Our Nigerian constitution, any place you are staying, pay your tax, they are indigent after 5 or 6 years. So you see, for Nigerian politics, we are not towards as such.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Now let's go over to our SMS line. This one is from Amarachi Wage. He said APC should tell Nigerians how many number of people have been registered yet. In Imo State, nobody wants to register. Even APC members are going house to house to please people. I think he's talking about your last registration exercise. Okay. Now, Iwuchi Tochi from Ubomiri, Imo State, said, okay, it's not for us. Okay. Good morning. Hello. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Welcome. What's your name?
My name is Alex from Umahia.
Go ahead.
Please, I have 2 things to say about the program going on. Mr. Manoklan, I'm greeting you. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, my brother.
Please, I will advise the journalists on the studio. All these locals is doing a great job. That one everybody knows. But our advice, if we can go for inspection, most of these contractors, they are using quack materials. I think it will be bad that you walk roads. After 3 months, the road will spoil. They will say what they will say that is all the locals that done the stuff. Meanwhile, it is the contractors. Go to the one at the place they treat mad people.
Where is that? Where is that place? You're talking about Itumbuzo?
Itumbuzo. Yeah. Go there and see what they are working. Then after Itumbuzo, you go straight by your left. They are working. What they are pointing there is just fast and red mud. You start wondering. After doing this, they'll take the money at the road. Less than 1 month, it will spoil. Then coming to the one coming to about the mascot issue, I think is a welcome development. But the truth is this, APC will not give us what we want. We want another party that will give us, because APC, I don't know what they are doing. Why do we just confuse them and they will do nothing? But mascot is a man of God. Mascot is a man of action. But that party that's coming from has a question mark.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you. Let's talk about the issue.
Yes. The Tumbuzo that you mentioned, we're still working. We have not finished the Tumbuzo road. We're still working on it. But as you have said, and you have done it constructively, I will do that. I will go to Tumbuzo based on what you have said. I will call the president of Itumbuzo Development Union, Chief Dogo, and then I will go there, see by myself. Everything we are doing in Abia North, we call it the People's Project. In other words, the people must be involved with the contractors. There is no contractor doing any work for Senator Oju's or Carlo project that is going to be lackluster in his business. What we are doing is what we are doing to last for many years, so that people will always remember Ojo Carlo. Just you remember Nnamdi Azikiwe, just you remember Awolowo, just you remember Abubaraka, just you remember Ojukwu. We want to do that. What you live in life is for the betterment of the people. Now, when you talk about Aba and they talk about APC, is not, we're not looking at APC, we're looking at the individual. The fear of mascot Uzokalo is what is touching the people, because mascot is a well-written number, because mascot is a young man that represents the generation X and the generation M, and that is what is bringing scare into other politics. We are not bothered about political parties, because even the people coming from other political parties know that mascot Uzokalo is the man to beat.
Okay, let's take the final call on the show. Hello, good morning.
Everybody.
Good morning. Quickly, what's your name?
Yeah. My name is Jekam or Jekam. For me, Muzumbo precisely.
Go ahead.
I thank you for the effort Aluka is making. For me, we are happy that they are helping us in Akani Road. We have seen it myself. The other one joining it is Muzumbo Road. I know that our Excellency, His Ajus Carlos, our senator, came to Muzumbo and we honored him through our Highness as the LN. Please, we are asking that you should please come over to Mississippi and help us. Please, we are still waiting for your assistance.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much.
Not to Muzumbo Road. I name Muzumbo. My very good friend, Dr. Eke Uko of FMC is from there. Professor KK Diogo, who is based in US, is from there. We are going to touch the life of Ndihecho. Ihechowa is in the Bossing Bonner of Ojokalo project. I want to use this opportunity to let people know that everything takes time and we are in a hurry. We are doing what we can to make sure we change the lives of people in Abia North. You know that something happened about a couple of days ago. Barrister Mbila, Oma Aye, you know, he gives me the report of what's happening in Abia North, going from one place to other. Presently, he's in a 3-day advanced group capacity building workshop for senators' legislative aids, organized by the National Institute for Legislative and Democratic Studies, NLDS. Ginika, listen carefully in Abuja. I know that Mbila will represent my boss very well as a legislative aide. He has been working very hard. I want to thank my boss for nominating Barrister Oma Aye Mbila for this project. I want to thank my very good friend, Master Guide, Ejike, James Ezikbe. You know, this man, every day he keep praying for us, not only for Ndabia not only for UK movement, but he keep praying for OUK, my boss. Ginika, I want to use this opportunity. Ekpire Ndabia not. Onye obla jorogbe labia not. Inye obla major no pam. Onye roro oji gosara ego manke eji me validation. Ego sarokpo ya nyewa cash. Onye obla major no unu meta mane. Onye obla major mi nwe sam Reverend Mrs. Jimai Mola Carlo, the Executive Secretary of Forges of Cal Foundation, met I man onyo blago sarego eji anu to register people in Abia North. I want to thank my party hemsman, Donatus Nwankpa. I want to thank the spokesperson. You people are working very hard to keep us intact. You people are working very hard to make sure that primaries went well in Abia North, Abba South. I want to thank my party for being strong. I want to thank Ndabia for staying strong for Ojus Okalo. Mkane Mepe, I'm going to unveil a lot of things. Immediately, Officer Ibidoru La Ojike, I'm going to unveil things Ojingo from the Abia.
Okay, all right. Let me also thank you, Honorable Maduko Koro, the spokesperson to Dr. Ojus Okalo, for coming on the show. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And sincere thanks to ABN Online Radio and Television, Vision Africa 104.1 FM in Umuahia, as well as Real 99.1 FM in Aba. This is Flow 94.9 FM, the flow of God's own state. My name is Ginika Olwa. I'll return again next week on this show. Till then, please do stay out of trouble. Good morning.